Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. This is Living the Soul Life, and I am Thomas, and
I'm Laura, and this channel documents the story of our epic journey across this beautiful country, but it's more than just that. It's a story about love, light, and hope, and taking a leap of faith to follow our hearts. So we hope that you will continue to follow along. If you haven't had a chance to see our prior two episodes, please go back and tune in so that you can get to know Thomas and I a little bit better in the first one, and in the second one, follow us to Cincinnati, Ohio to make our travel trailer purchase. So
what's this episode about again?
In this episode, we are going to give you a tour of the inside and the outside of our Forest River No Boundaries 19.7, hoping to give you an idea of what life is like in this tiny little space.
Remember to like and subscribe.
And we hope you enjoy the tour. All right, so I'm going to give you a tour of our camper and show you how we've learned how to efficiently live on the road with minimal items in a tiny space. Come follow me. All right, so Thomas is on the bed right now to give you perspective in the front of the camper. And I don't know how much you can see from the camera's viewpoint, but this is sort of our living space. Dining area, the kitchen, the bunk beds, and behind that door, straight in front of you, Thomas.
This is the top bunk.
Oh.
This is the bottom bunk. I'll just do a quick.
This is Gemma's little living space. And the bathroom. Which go in the shower. Has everything we need. There's no sink or cabinet, but we opted to get a camper that didn't have that because we have a sink right here in the kitchen. And then you can see up in the front is where the queen bed is located. And there's awesome storage all the way around the top for clothes and dishes, food. So without going through every single detail in this RV, I'm going to highlight some of the really fun things that I like about it. This RV, this camper trailer, has amazing storage space. And just to give you an example, when we're on the road, under here, there's this nice little area where you can pull off the top. And so we store all of our appliances in there. And then when we park at a site, we'll go ahead and take our appliances out and put them up on this space over here by the bunk beds so they're out of the way but easily accessible when we're parked. and it's super easy to just take them down and put them back in. We have a water distiller and a crock pot, and I brought the Vitamix. I'm really big into cooking and staying healthy for my family. There's another one of these also under here, which is really nice. So that one's a little harder to get to, so I'll store things in there that probably we won't need to get to as often, but at least we need access to. The great thing about this type of storage over other types of storage...
Oh, hey, one second.
Oh, sorry.
And right in here is the water heater
Yeah.
for the RV, so that's why it doesn't store all the way back.
So some of the other campers that we looked at have storage under the dining area, but the way that it's set up is it's like a small drawer maybe that's right in the front or somewhere around here, and then you can't store nearly as many items. So I actually prefer to have this big storage space that's super easy to pull things out. I can keep more in this camper, which I love. So another great selling point for this camper is the fridge. Most refrigerators in travel trailers this size, which are 23 foot long, are only the size about this big. As you can see, this one has a separate freezer and a refrigerator. Lots of space to store food, to cook for a family. So this is huge. And even despite this, despite having this amazing fridge with all this space, you can see how full it is. And we go through this food like crazy. Nomi, nomi. Chicken and Brussels sprouts. We also opted to get a cooler as an extension of our refrigerator. So definitely a must to have this. This is a huge feature for this kitchen. So some of the downsides to this camper, which are not big deals, but we're trying to figure out how to learn to work around them, is the bathroom, as I mentioned earlier, does not have a sink or a cabinet. We figured let's get a shorter trailer, easier to haul. We got one sink right here. Starting to learn that we're running into each other a lot when teeth brushing and things like that. It's happening, but it's a minor inconvenience. Definitely hanging up the towels, a big problem. So solve that problem really easily with a simple over the door towel rack. Boom, done. Easy to fix. And I would say that was really one of the only major inconveniences about this camper. It would have been nice if it had come with some hooks on the door, but easy. This was a $16 buy from Amazon.com. And I'm even considering maybe getting another one to put here to hang up things like our reusable bags and stuff like that. Not a lot of places to hang things like towels and oven mitts, so having to get creative with that has been a little bit of a challenge, but we're making it work. The only other thing is trash, like where to put a trash can. This place does not offer space for that, so we're just using small bags, hanging them up on the cabinet doors. It works fine. It's a minor inconvenience, but nothing major. We've actually gotten quite creative. We have, as you met, Rukia, our puppy dog. We've gotten quite creative with her. We store her dog food right here and put her little doggy bowl right there. This has a rubber bottom, so it doesn't slip or move. And so it's super convenient for travel, and then when we need to hitch up, we'll just throw it under the bed and in this storage space under here, which we'll show you from the outside. So another thing I love about this camper is this extra storage space under here. I'm huge on storage, if you can't tell. It makes it so much easier to have what you need, especially when you're going to be in a tiny home for a long time. So this is really nice. We put all our shoes in this bin here. It slides right under there. But get this, there's another one back here. So this is where we store all of Rukia's items, like her toys and medicines and leashes and things like that. So super easy fit. We also have a fly swatter under there. We could probably stick more things under there if we wanted to. But this is really nice, super convenient. It keeps all of our shoes out of the way so we're not tripping all over each other. One of the other things we love about this camper is the storage under the beds. So under the queen bed, you can access the storage from the inside. So Thomas keeps his shoes here, for example. And if we really needed to, we could pull these out and dig out some other things that we want easy access to from the inside. But also you can access this storage compartment from both sides of the front of the RV, which we'll show you on the exterior. So same thing under the bunk beds. there's this little storage area you can access from the inside. So I try to keep items that we might need right at hand, right up here in the front, and then we can access all the other stuff from the outside as well. Exterior storage on the RV. Super easy to get to. This is what's under the queen bed, and we can even sort of just pull this out to give you an idea of what's in there. You can see we've got a lot of stuff in this storage unit, which is super easy to get to. Great storage space. This is the other side underneath the queen bed. So we're keeping most of the tools that Thomas needs for hitching and unhitching and setting up camp right on this side where everything is located. You can tell when campers have bunk beds because they always have these double windows, right? So this is where the bunk beds are from the outside, and this is the storage under the bunk beds that I showed you that you could access on the inside from the outside. And again, we have a bunch of tools and stuff that Thomas needs easy access to, but also we've got skateboard, scooters, helmets, all the sort of smaller outdoor activities for Gemma are in here as well. So one more aftermarket exterior component to our travel trailer is the bike rack. There's a few options for bike racks, especially for the Novo 19.7. We could actually put the bikes on top if we wanted. There's a rack on the top. There's the option to put one in the back, which is what a lot of people do. But Thomas and I really wanted to be able to see our bicycles and not make our camper any longer than it was, so we found the jacket. We purchased this through Amazon. You can pick it up also at any RV sort of camping stores. And basically it holds two bicycles and it fits right over the hitch here. And keeps your bikes nice and secure, but you can see them while you're driving and you're hitched up. So we really like this bike rack. We're very happy with it. Okay, want to review a few more components of our camper. These are exterior components that actually are not a part of the camper, but are essential for our trip. First off is the cooler, which is an extension of the refrigerator. Thomas and I invested in a Yeti cooler, which keeps our food cold for 5 to 7 days. So we're really happy with this cooler. It's done a great job, even in 100+ degree heat, as an extension of the refrigerator. We also invested in a propane grill. We really just kind of like purchased the first one we came upon at Costco, and it's worked out fantastic. We love the awning on this thing. It's all electric, and it has LED lighting over there and a porch light up there. So all we have to do is simply push a button. And the awning will extend or retract per your button's command. Very easy, very nice. No manual labor required. So that is the basic tour of our Forest River No Boundaries 19.7. We hope this gives you a little bit of an idea of what the interior and the exterior camper life is like, and you're going to get to see a lot more of this on our journey. We look forward to seeing you at our next episode when we begin our travels and make our first stop in Waterloo, Iowa. And don't forget to like and subscribe our channel and share it with those that you think might enjoy it and learn from it. We'll see you on our next episode. Yeah, that was really good. You did good.
Hi everyone.
Wait for the car to drive by. It's really loud.
Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Okay. Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in to our channel, Living the Soul Life. I'm Thomas.
And I'm Laura.
She's Larry. Action.
Would you like me to talk about the awning?
You can talk about whatever you want, honey.